The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
The president's wife, Kay O'Brien, that she's got a vision for this community, and I think Dr. O'Brien and Alan Morgan are motivating us to. I heard just Alan Morgan, our athletic director, say something just this past week about how they cleaned up a place that's on campus, but it affected neighbors, and how he'd had a crew clean it up, and how they had knocked on some doors and said, you know, thank you for letting us be here across the street from you cleaning this up, and it was amazing what came out of that. And so now I think he's going to challenge us to go to each block of the community and really have a outreach and ask them, you know, what can we do for them? Can we mow your yard? Can we do something? Can we move something heavy? Can we pray for you?
It's a really cool experience because we're helping out. We're helping out. Like so, you're helping out Old Jefferson City this time this year. But it's really cool because we kind of take ownership of our own facility, our own stadium. So it kind of gives us, we appreciate it a little bit more.
Anytime you have a chance to give back, you know, you really are receiving. And as a player, sometimes, you know, you can get we have a lot of stuff that they have to do and a lot of stuff that we ask them to do. And it's good to see them come out and actually give it themselves and do something that, you know, we really don't force them to do. And they do a great job with it. And it's a fun time for them to bond together and give back to the community and give back to Carson-Newman.
You know, we can't have a very good football team if we don't know how to give. And we're not going to have a very good marriage if we don't know how to give. We're not going to be very good daddies if we don't know how to give. We're not going to have any kind of relationship that's worth having if we don't give. And so, and especially our relationship with the Lord. You know, He gave it all for us, and surely to goodness we can find something to give back to Him.
What you want in team building experiences, you want really special focused perspectives and experiences. And what this probably means for the team is that for the rest of the year they'll remember all these baby fish and what we do here, and they'll remember the discipline and what it takes to raise these fish and keep them alive. And that'll become something probably that will be a binder in their teamwork that'll, you know, promote a little bit better, you know, kind of team chemistry, I think.
These men that work, I have never seen the amount of work done that they can do, 10 times more than you would ever imagine. What it means to us, it's a lot of things that we're just not going to be physically able to do or financially able to do. These guys since 2010 have done just so much to help with all those things otherwise we wouldn't be able to do.
Our coaches try to teach us to be godly men as well as football players, and it's good to come out here and help Jefferson City out and do a little community service. We're trying to branch out and show our community that we care about them and that we don't mind to help out and get everything cleaned up around here.
So one of the reasons we live here in this community is because of Carson-Newman. I think Carson-Newman people who come here and stay here and who have children end up in raising the level for everyone by offering us students that are just a little bit better educated and enlightened and probably experienced in the world.
We've talked a whole lot about the love chapter, 13th chapter of 1 Corinthians, but right in the middle of it, I think it's verse 11, it says this: when I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. And they're putting away some childish things today because, listen, as hard as they've worked in off-season program, these volunteer workouts that we've been having, they would a whole lot rather be in bed this morning. And so to see the investment that they're making in our community this time, plus our campus, and is pretty special to me.